Hi, for anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Joan Saller. In May of 1997, I was baptized and joined the West Grove United Methodist Church. I didn't grow up into the church, I grew into the church. I always believed in God, and I believed that He had a plan for me. But through all the pain and the loss that I experienced, I just couldn't figure out what that plan would be. I do know that He spoke directly to me, and He's asked me to share this real life experience that God spoke to me. After losing my daughter, I had to step right into the role of being a mother to my grandchildren and a great-grandchild. There wasn't time to grieve. I had to do it in private. And that's when God was carrying me, because I could not carry myself. So this is one time that God spoke to me in a clear, quiet voice, and it continues to amaze me today. I knew my grandchild, was having a problem with addiction. I had no idea what the addiction was. I do know that I was becoming crazy with this addiction. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. I was sound asleep. I was woken up. I realized it was God. He told me, go to your grandchild's bedroom. The door will be locked. So I got a flashlight, and I got a pick to pick the lock. He told me, get down on your knees, crawl across the room, and look under her bed. I did. It's where my first nightmare was. I found needles and many empty heroin bags. I was devastated, of course, but at that point, I crawled back out of a room, locked the door, shut the door. I went in the other room and I cried and I prayed and I tried to wrap all this around my mind, which I just couldn't do. So I waited for my grandchild to get up in the morning, and I confronted her with this, and after all the denials, rehabs, intervention, I was losing my mind. It was making me crazy. That's when I realized I had to give it to God, because I could not walk on my own. I love the saying, footprints in the sand, because that is what most of my life is about. I know that through all the loss, God's carried me because I couldn't walk on my own, but I am walking on my own now. When you have faith and you trust in God and you open your heart, miracles happen. You have to believe, you have to trust God, and you have to give it to Him. That's what saved my life, and it's what saved family members, people I love. God continues to reach out to me and talk to me, and He's given me a purpose in life. I'm thankful to be able to share this personal experience about how God has worked in my life.